Did your parents not love you enough to let you relax at home during the summer? Me neither. I had to do a bunch of camps and go to football practice instead of just staying at home and playing video games all day. Oh, don't cry. Don't worry. I'm okay. I promise. One of the camps I did was an ID Tech camp at The Ohio State University. When I was a kid, I wanted to work for Nintendo. So my mom saw a coding class that gave college credit and shipped me off for 3 days. I went with my friend Luke from the Pokemon video, and we got to stay in the dorms and live the college life at 12. Or so we thought. I want to set the scene. Luke and I weren't video game nerds. We were Pokemon nerds. And we were surrounded by a bunch of video game nerds. Now, what's the difference, you may ask? First, we like to go outside, even though Pokemon Go wasn't out yet. And second, the only game I played with a mouse was Club Penguin. So we weren't ready for what was about to hit us. Now guys, look. I know stereotypes are bad. But the ones about nerds might be true, okay? Just hear me out. After 5 hours of working on a computer, learning how to develop video games, all of the kids wanted to go back to the computer lab after dinner and play Rocket League for hours. Luke and I had headaches from staring at computers all day. We wanted to take a screen break and stare at our DS instead. But no. So, instead, we went to the lobby and played volleyball with an inflatable ball. In a computer lab. Surprisingly, we hit everything but a computer, and we also didn't get yelled at, which was surprising. After all of that volleyball, I was hungry, and we only had a frozen banana and a Pop-Tart. I let Luke have the Pop-Tart, but I didn't want a frozen banana, so I needed a way to thaw it, and fast. Now, I know, usually I tell the stories around here, but Luke decided he wanted to spoil the story in the comments of a previous video. So go ahead, Luke, ruin my video. Guys, I promise I'm not that dumb. After our 3 days away, we went back home. We got some pizza that gave Luke food poisoning on the plane home, and that was that. We had such a good time that 2 years later, we went back to Fortnite camp, where we literally just played Fortnite all day. That was it. Did I mention we got college credits from this course? And by the way, it was season 4 Fortnite, so this was back when Fortnite was cool. Now, this tech camp might have changed my childhood dream of working at Nintendo because I was really bored. But during this camp, Luke introduced me to the Odd Ones Out. And 10 years later, here I am making animated story times of my own. It's crazy to think how much your life can change from small coincidences like that. So Luke, my friend, I still don't forgive you for spoiling my story. Alright, we got another video done. I wanted to say thank you to all the new eyes here and the old eyes as well. We got about 168 subscribers since the last video, which was the style swap video. So thank you so much for subscribing and tuning in. I wanted to cover 2 things for all the new people here, just so they can understand how the videos work. First, each video will ask a question at the end here, and my favorite response will be featured in the next video. So for example, I asked back in the Halloween video, I said, do you have any ghost stories or scary stories, stuff like that? And my favorite response was from Raptor Wrangler 47, and he said, I have seen a ghost once right after you scared my soul out of my body. And that might be because I threw a little jump scare in there, so sorry about that, Raptor Wrangler, but you know, it was Halloween, we had to have some fun. So this week, I'm going to ask you, what was your favorite or least favorite summer camp experience and why? Just give me a little short synopsis, and my favorite response will be featured in the next video. Speaking of the next video, the second point I wanted to bring up, something I do for each of my videos is I will throw a little Easter egg in there that hints at what the next video is. Now, there is a little caveat to this. The Disney video and style swap were a little spontaneous, so the hint for this video was actually featured back in my Halloween video. But you get the gist. This video has a hint for the for next month's video, etc., etc., etc. There's always going to be that. I have my next 4 or 5 videos planned out, so I think about it way in advance because I just think it's a fun thing to do. I know Pixar does it, so I wanted to do it. But yeah, thank you to everyone for viewing. Comment down below if you want to try to guess what next week's video is going to be. I will give a hint. It's not the last scene I showed of me animating, that was actually a scene I was going to put in this video. So that is not it. There's a hint for you. But yeah, comment down below what your favorite or least favorite summer camp story was. And thanks for watching.